Ladies and gentle things, Bibby here, back at it again with another little snack, and today I would like to talk about voice acting, and what that entails in a role on stage, right? Manipulation of your voice, how to train your voice, that kind of thing. A wise man once told me, you may know him, you may not know him, his name is The Bays, told me, or preached to me as a young actor, that your body is an instrument. Just like any other art out there, you've got to tune your instrument, right? You've got to tune your guitar before you go up there on stage. You've got to train your vocal cords, right? You've got to train your body. You can do a plethora of tongue twisters to get the mouth going, humming exercise, vocal exercises. There's this awesome one I used to do called The Great Big Moose, who used to drink a lot of juice. If you guys want to see that, maybe I'll run it through you one day. Maybe we'll run through a whole plethora of tuning exercises before a performance. If you like that, leave a comment down below and let us know. You want to stretch out your chords like you're stretching out for a run, right? Your vocal... What is this on the side of my head? All of this pollen, man? Springtime, summertime is here. You want to stretch out your vocal cords and your mouth like you're stretching for a race or a marathon, because at the end of the day, you're going to be on stage using this device that we have, this tool, this instrument, for sometimes a 3.5 hour show, right? And it's important to keep it trained and keep it stretched, because you're going to be doing that for 2-3 months long, right? Or if you're lucky, maybe a weekend show, you know, something like that. So it's important to maintain the elasticity of your vocal cords, and you can search up, vocal training exercises on YouTube. A lot of them have to do with singing, because a lot of them get the diaphragm in order and stretch out your vocal cords just right. Go check them out, do them, don't sleep on it. And secondly, I'd like to come back to the age-old tale that I've been preaching of observation, right? As well as using different pitches, different volumes, and stretching out those chords. Another way we can use our vocal cords on stage and our voice on stage is to transform ourselves into a character, whether that be through accents or, you know, various different growls or mumbles, different mannerisms that make people who they are. And if you observe enough people, you're going to increase your knowledge, increase your catalog, increase your creative range of putting on these voices. You know, you go out in public and you hear someone with a specific mumble, someone who's had a bad day, they talk very specifically, very specific, in a very specific way, you know. A young, vibrant teenager sounds very different to a middle-aged woman, to an elderly man getting his coffee at a cafe. Or you sound like Helga barking her head off. She looked at me. She looked at me. She knows she's in the wrong. So stretch those chords, work on mouth movement. I'll run through some exercises with you in another video. I think that would be fun. Check some out by yourself and observe and just play around, man. Observe and try and imitate. You know, you hear a Russian guy in the street, you hear an Italian in the cafe, you hear a posh Brit on the TV, you know, like, lock it in, try and work with it. You never know when you're gonna need to whip it out. So observe, train, exercise, use that voice of yours, because it's one of our most important tools.
Tasty.